Ged Nash, Deputy, 3 minutes.
Very much, Lads Kincurla. As a director myself of several sponsor companies and as an active proponent of the CE system, like Deputy Dowds, Deputy McCarthy and my colleague Deputy Humphreys, I welcome the timely opportunity tonight to debate the Minister's review into the operation and the efficacy of the CE system. I think in doing so, though, as the Minister said, we have to be honest with ourselves. We also have to be honest, I think, with the communities we represent and the schemes that depend on community employment. Communities need CE and CE-type supports to enable them to function properly. In any debate about CE, though, we must be straight as well with those whose future prospects and life chances depend on robust and relevant labour market activation measures. We have to ask ourselves in this context, does the CE system have the full capacity to set the jobless free from the clutches of social welfare? That is arguable. Is it fit for purpose as a passport to a new job? Are the training and education opportunities and the way in which money is spent appropriate for the needs of those who need to be equipped to do themselves justice in a very competitive labour market today? CE, aware and will all acknowledge, has played an important role as a community intervention. I think CE has built capacity in our communities and occupies vital space from which the state, as one deputy said earlier on, has generally removed itself some decades ago. I think whether one agrees or not with the ESRI report that was quoted by the Minister earlier on, we must, I think, take their position, and that expressed recently by the Department of Public Expenditure and Reform, very seriously indeed, and I think we must give it a degree of credence. If CE isn't a route to a job, as many reports have contended, and if we can spend the money in a way that better delivers real opportunities in sustainable sectors of the economy and in our community, then we should consider doing so and considering changing our approach to some degree. I think a straight accounting exercise, though, on the value of CE would miss the point entirely. That's why we need to measure the social value of community employment, insofar as that is ever entirely possible in such contexts. And look at this from the perspective of what would my community look like if some of the community employment schemes were to be removed from the landscape. We should, I think, move to a situation where there is an acknowledgement of the intrinsic social value of community employment, a commitment to resource CE itself or a CE-type model of service provision for communities that need it most, whilst at the same time devising a new responsive system which properly caters for the needs of the labour market gaps today and the economic opportunities that we would hope to have tomorrow.